Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be trying out some new products with you guys. I got a ton of new products from RCMA makeup and I'm going to really quick show you guys the products and then I'm going to play around with the foundation. I am going to stop with the face makeup however though, because I'm doing this as a base, and then if you guys want to watch the rest of the look, I'll be doing a mermaid look and I'll be filming that on YouCam Makeup, so you guys can check that out as well after if you guys want to see the completed look. I got their 5-part series favorite palettes, and I got the foundation adjuster palette, which are different shades that you can add to the foundations and kind of play around with them and change up the colors. I have a blush palette. These are all cream based as well. Really pretty colors. Now we've got a foundation palette. The packaging also is nice and soft, which is really nice. I actually though, I thought these were gonna be a lot larger than they actually are. So they are a little bit smaller than I expected. This is the foundation slash concealer palette. And then I also have their Illuminating Stick set, which are really, really pretty. So they look kind of like lipsticks and they are highlighters. And I believe all these products are like multi-use. So you can use them for like your lips, eyes, face. And then this really pretty golden. The last product I have is a no color pressed powder. It has a mirror inside. So it has RCMA pressed into the powder. I think it's embossed. I forget the actual name of it. And then it comes with the little pad to apply it. All right, so let's get started. I'm gonna apply a little bit of moisturizer to start. I'm using the Air Repair Complexion Boosting Moisturizer. So I normally skip the sunscreen step just because sometimes like I'm not going outside after this or whatever, so I don't need it, but I just want you guys to know that sunscreen is very important to put on before or after your moisturizer. Also want to tell you guys, I did apply some self tanner. I don't know if you guys can tell a difference between my face and body. It's not too drastic. I just did a light layer, but I will be doing my face a little bit darker, and that's to match my body. Okay guys, please don't judge me. So I feel like normally when you use palettes like this, you get like one of those silver makeup spatula thingies. I don't have one, so I'm just gonna be using little knives and like use it to scrape up the product so that way I'm not contaminating the palettes. I think for the face, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. I'm also gonna be using my beauty blender, and I'm just gonna take some of the product as I feel like that's too light. I took a slightly darker, well, way darker one. I'm gonna try to mix this. Like the pigmentation looks pretty good. And I didn't do primer. Okay guys, I think I'm gonna do primer on one side of my face and leave the other side not primed, just to see how this works with and without primer. I do feel like this foundation slash concealer is a little bit dry applying. Like I wish it was a little bit creamier, but I'd assume that maybe you're supposed to mix this with something. I don't know. This is my first time using one of these types of palettes. I feel like this foundation does really well at covering up like say acne scars or like blemish scars, whatever, pigmentation. However, if you do have any like dry flaky spots or like aftermath of a zit where it's like not fully healed and still flaky, you can still kind of see it on the skin. It does look pretty good overall, but up close you can see it looks a little bit cakey slightly. Do you guys see the difference in my skin? This side's a lot redder than this side, so it definitely covers up redness really well. So let's do some primer to the other side. I'm actually gonna use a dewy luminizing primer on this side, and we'll see what happens. So these are the 3 shades that I used. This one, and this one. I do feel like my face is still slightly lighter than my body, so we'll go in and we'll bronze everything up and do the contour after. I'm gonna go over any blemishes with concealer. I'm using this shade right here. I use the tip of my beauty blender and just try to blend this in. Okay guys, so this is with some concealer. And next up, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of contour to the face. I'm gonna use this shade right here. I'm surprised at how well this is blending out, because it's so dark, but yet it blends out pretty naturally. Alright, I'm going to go back in with a little bit of the lighter shade just to go underneath the contour that I just did. Now we're going to go in with the blush palette. I think I'm going to use this shade right here, and I'm just going to mix it with a little bit more of this more pinky color. Alright, so this is the shade that I've got, mixing the two. Oh wow, that's a lot. Okay guys, I'm gonna have to tone this down after. I'm just gonna go in with a lighter foundation shade, and we're just gonna kind of shape the top out a little bit. Okay, so next up we're gonna go in with a little bit of highlighter. I'm gonna use this shade, and I'm gonna go a little bit underneath my brow. It's so pretty, guys. Down my nose. And then we'll do a tiny bit at the top of the brow. And a little above my lip. Oh, it blends out a lot more natural than I thought it would. Okay, so this is the look with the foundation, blush, and bronzer. I'm just gonna seal it in with a little bit of the powder. I'll take their sponge. We'll see how their sponge is. I feel like it looks really good, guys. Like, it looks really good on camera. I feel like up close, because I have a little bit of texture, it's a little bit cakey. I don't know if you guys are able to see it or not. It's like a little bit cakey slightly in some areas, but like from like a foot or two from my mirror, it looks flawless. So I'd say if you have large pores and a little bit of texture and stuff, it may kick up a little bit for you, but let's see if the powder helps. Okay, so the powder definitely helps. However, you can kind of, it's like the powder sets it in place. I'm just gonna go on my T-zone. but I feel like the powder also kind of makes it a little bit more prominent of if you have any skin problems. So here is the look, guys. I will leave a link of the products down below if you guys are interested in them. And then check out, I'll be filming live on UCam a look with the rest of these products, making this from a natural look into a pretty mermaid look. So that should be super duper fun, just using these cream palettes. I'm going to be using these to fill in my brows and also even do like eyeliner and mascara. So it should be interesting. It'll be a little bit of a challenge, but it's going to be fun. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.